junior college stories from my experience of 15 years in the NJCAA and the ACCAC Conference Region 1. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about the difference between junior college and the university. Now, my perspective is somewhat limited since I've only coached at junior college. I've never coached at the university, but I have a lot of experience of talking to hundreds of different universities all over the country because I'm transferring kids everywhere else. So let's talk about the difference. One, difference, number of recruits. In junior college, you're recruiting, on the soccer side, 15 new athletes every year, minimum. You're bringing in 15 new athletes every year. Your recruiting never stops. University, Division I, typically it's, once your program's established, you're 3 to 5 per year. Sometimes they're larger, but typically, sometimes 2. It depends what your classes are, but you have kids over 4 years. We have kids 1 to 2 years, depending if they're a qualifier or what level they're going to go. For me, 1 year I transferred 16 kids onto the university, 16. And then we've been just cycling kids. And the thing is, it never stops. Not only the recruiting never stops, but transferring kids never stops. It's an endless cycle. And then once they transfer, then say a coach of the university that you sent 1 or 2 kids to decides to leave, or the program gets disbanded, or something goofy happens, and you have to transfer them again. That happens a lot too. It's a nonstop process, and the amount of communication that happens between a student athlete that's with you 1 to 2 years, it doesn't end there. It's 3, 4, 5 years. It doesn't end, and it's always trying to help these kids, and it's just an endless cycle of moving kids on, recruiting kids to come to the program, and it just never ends.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.